And welcome into Bader Gymnasium at Westwood High School. You're watching 6th grade girls Metro West basketball on the Westwood Media Center. In today's matchup, we have the 1-0 Westwood 6th grade girls in Division 5 against Needham, who is also 1-0. I'm Tyler Markowski, joined by Dylan Perkins, also known as Perk. Perk, welcome to the team.
Thank you. Glad to be here on this fine Sunday, December morning.
We have a nice chant by Westwood here. This game is sponsored by the Milton Queens Charitable Fund. Westwood is coached by Alan Hendrick, assisted by Tony Boland and Lee Dempsey. Tip off will be shortly. Tip is now.
Alright.
Game 2 of Metro West starts now.
Nice block.
The Westwood going the other way. This is the first of 2 games on the Westwood Media Center being filmed today. And Westwood will get their first out of bounds play underneath.
Setting up a box in the feet.
The turnover for Westwood 15 seconds in.
Seems like they're bringing out the press early in the game. Bold move by Coach Hamden.
And a nice steal by Roper.
Press is working.
Dempsey can't get it. And it's rebounded. From for Westwood. That was Mary Whalen getting on the board for 2. 5 of it, and it'll be blue ball.
How to stop the fast break and way of the ball. Did a stack in front of the ball.
This game is being thrown by Matthew Rope. Inside. Myers is the handle, and it's going the other way with Roper.
Turner from both sides.
Roper just fires the pass.
An interesting press they're pulling out of it. Looks
Yeah.
like a
1-3-1.
1-3-1,
Yeah,
or maybe
1-3-1.
yeah. 1-3-1 with a trap in the corner.
That's the hope. Westwood got to the spot, and a little bit too aggressive there by Elizabeth Lowney. Apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. I think I'm speaking for both Dylan and myself.
Yes, that would be.
It'll be a tie-up.
Appreciate it. Going, it will stay. You gonna stay?
We'll go
Stay.
down.
Oh, going down, white ball.
6:46 to go here in the first quarter.
It's interesting to me. I say mostly Foxborough is playing, not Foxborough. Needham is playing mostly man defense, but Westwood is switching up their sets between zone and press and man.
And we had 3 games last week on the Media Center, and one of the teams, they just pulled out all these sorts of zones on Westwood, and Westwood was just completely baffled. They could not figure out how to break any of them, and it was like they came out of a timeout, they'd be in a 2-1-2, 1-3-1 full court,
Yeah.
and then they go back to that traditional 2-3, and then they eventually went man. It was a lot of things to be thrown at one weekend, and I know you've had all these practices for a few months now, 2 months or so,
Strip.
and there's nothing really like games.
No, games are a whole different entity. You don't really know what your team looks like until you put them inside
Absolutely.
the game.
Number 21, Elizabeth gets it to Whalen. Whalen on the crossover dribble, left side, right hand through the middle, and we'll get 2 at the free throw line.
It was a great drive over the middle. Gives them a good chance to get
Nice drive, Mary Whalen.
3-point play if possible.
Jersey number 52, as goes to the Thurston Middle School, as does everyone on this
Yes, everybody on
team.
this team is.
Also attend UMass.
UMass is a great school.
Plays soccer. Well, which one? There's multiple. Amherst, Boston,
I think when
Dartmouth.
everybody says UMass, they always think Amherst,
yeah.
because
Um,
Amherst is the really big
fifth-year vet in the
Really
Westwood
big school.
Basketball Association. And her birthday is on January 1st.
That's coming up. It should be soon.
16 days, and the ball did not fall. We were talking about it last game. Here's my question for you. The girls use the 28.5 ball.
Yep.
Does it go in the hoop more than the 29.5 as 7th grade and up we use for the boys?
That's a good question. I don't notice that much of a difference, but I guess, if you think about it, like mathematically, or it gives the smaller ball gives them a higher probability of getting it in the hoop, putting it in the basket.
Yeah. We saw this crazy 3 going last game. It's like the ball size doesn't hurt. And
No, it's helpful. It's definitely helpful, but it's not. It doesn't hinder them in any way.
Right. Ooh, a nice block there
That's
by
clean.
Myers, and we're going the other way with Burns for Needham. Burns, left hand, left side, dumps it off to DePaul. And DePaul dribbles it out of bounds on the mishandle.
Westwood ball going the other way.
So it's Division 5 Metro West basketball, 6th grade girls. Nice look there. Number 52 is blocked for Westwood. That was Whalen. Dempsey dishes it off to Roper. Roper, right side, right hand, dishes it to Dempsey, and it's 3 seconds. That's one
3
thing that.
seconds on number 21.
That's the thing. 3 seconds is something that is so like it's hard to have a sense of because 3 seconds is such a short period of time. And
Yeah, and I always appreciate the refs that are very lenient with 3 seconds because it's difficult as players to gauge how much time you're in there and whether you're not. If you hear them, if refs always, sometimes they help you say, whatever your number is out of the paint, been in there too long. So, refs are great in that way that they are lenient with 3 seconds. 3 seconds is a killer call.
The 3 seconds, I've seen it more when someone just sits in the paint and doesn't move. If you're moving around side to side under the paint, they might be a little bit more lenient with it as number 1, Mingle for Needham gets on the board for 2.
New shift for Westwood comes in.
5 and 5 out for Westwood will be matched by Needham's 5 and 5 out next whistle. And we typically see that in the first half of Metro West games. They do the 5 and 5 out even playing time.
Yeah.
And then as we get into crunch time, we'll get more of the one-on-one substitutions.
Exactly. More by positional.
Yep. Number 2, Thornton.
Good steal.
Number 3, Myers on the way.
Sounded like it was blocked.
A nice rip out by DePaul. Puts it right up and can't get the bounce. And it'll be Westwood ball. So then we see the 28.5 not getting all the rolls right in.
Doesn't always.
And I was on the Metro West website last week, and a big star at the front page, the 4th grade girls, I'm not positive about boys, they use a 27.5 inch ball.
Really? I don't know. Maybe it's, how boys always, they switch balls when they get older into, past 7th grade the boys
7th
start
grade
using.
Is
Is the cutoff for them.
Yeah.
So maybe, maybe it's kind of the same thing. They use building up with the smaller ball, kind of build skills, and then when they get to this age, they start using the 28.
Right, absolutely.
It's the size of the players, though.
Yes.
I think. Because if the ball's too big, they're not going to be able to handle it.
Absolutely. Mackin with it. This is delay. I've recognized a lot of the last names here for people we know.
Yeah.
A lot of siblings here.
Westwood's a small town. You tend to see a lot of names, a lot of different grades. Nice little box setup here for Westwood.
And it's not your traditional side to side or
Screen
back.
across, yeah.
Like that. Whalen.
Different-
I'm sorry, this is
different kind of
Ken. And it will be going the other way with Needham. Number 15, Home with it. Oh. So I'm not sure.
Nice rebound.
My guess is
By
number
Mackey.
9 for Westwood. Couldn't find their jersey. Number 9 is an illegal Metro West number.
It's an illegal?
Yeah, it's not. All Metro West numbers have to be shown on 2 hands. So you can have 22, 5, but you can't have 9 because it would be 54.
So would 8 be an illegal Metro West
8's
number?
an illegal number. 1 through 5 only.
That would explain a lot. I always kind of wondered through the years why that's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's all of basketball too. You don't see it very often where there's. Nice little tie up there. Oh, look at the rule, friendly rule.
So I think that is Grace Murrow wearing number 9. Someone just said, "Let's go, Grace," as she got a bucket. So we can make that adjustment
Yeah,
here.
make that a note.
And that was a nice shot by Needham. That was number 15, Hahom again. So 6-4, Westwood in the lead, a crossover dribble.
Off the
And a
back
nice
leg.
take. So the guess is that's Grace. I'm pretty sure it is. Number 12 for Needham is no good, and it's rebounded nicely by Maddie McCann. And a double dribble.
Double dribble.
And
Under the baseline for Needham.
yep.
Now here's your traditional box that people, you know, it's one of the first out of bounds plays that we all learn as
Stacking
young
in the
players.
box.
Yep.
Now we're going the other way with Westwood. And Westwood is going to go with the 3-minute shifts for the 5-on-5. And another nice shot for Westwood gives them the 6-point advantage. And it'll be a jump.
Jump ball.
Lots of aggression early.
Stay
And
blue.
We'll get another 5-and-5 out. What are your thoughts on these 3-minute 5-and-5 outs? Do you like them or not?
I think it's good to start the game because people get even shifts and like you kind of know what your allotted time is and there's no kind of miscommunications. Everybody's kind of working together. It's good, you know, 3 minutes is a good, you know, kind of time segment too because you don't get too exhausted. And if you're in 4 or 5 minutes working really hard all the time, it gets tiring. You need a break.
My personal things, I like the 4-minute 5-and-5 outs. I feel like once you're on the court for 4 minutes, it's, I don't know, I think 3 minutes is a short amount of time to get adjusted, get some momentum going. Obviously the first quarter here, we'll see what happens.
Good no call by the refs, I think. It's good to let them players play.
Yep, we've seen a few of them get
Called
no
short,
calls, yeah. So 20 seconds to go here, number 21, Westwood with it. This is Elizabeth Lowney. We're going to go with that. It might be Loney.
No, it's Lowney.
Lowney.
Yeah, Elizabeth Lowney.
52 for Westwood. That's Whalen. And this is a shot on the way from number 24, Roper, and a foul.
6.5 to play in the quarter. We will have.
A foul on Hahom.
We got,
And that was shooting, I guess. Okay.
I mean, the active shooting. Give it to him.
Okay. So NBA-like continuation given for Roper. I'm sorry, this is Lowney.
Yes,
And he goes in and out on the first. 6.5 to go. And that's a free throw violation.
violation shooting.
So inside the key. If you're inside, it's on the release. At the line, it's on the rim. Outside 3-point line is also on the rim. So the best is when you time it from the 3-point line and run in and get the rebound off the rim. A steal by Westwood. No travel called. There it is. 1.2 to go. I think it would be a miracle to get points here for Needham. We'll give it a shot. 2 team fouls for each team. The throw-in on the way. Number 15, Hahom has it, and not even
Dribble out the clock.
gonna try it. So after a quarter of action, Westwood 10, Needham 4 on the Westwood Media Center. So we've seen some good action from both teams here.
Yep.
Obviously still a competitive game, the 6 the difference. We've seen a lot so far from a lot of players. I think one that stands out to me is Lowney so far. Grace has been looking good. They've all been doing their fair share. And again, as this game progresses, we'll see obviously more. So let's go through some notes again. Westwood's head coach again by Alan Hamden, assisted by Tony Mullen and Julie Dempsey. This game is sponsored by Milton Police Charitable Fund. We thank them.
Yeah, thank you.
Along
Thank you for
with the
sponsoring
Westwood
us.
Media Center. So,
What do you think's been the biggest difference in this game so far?
I think it comes down to intensity and obviously the shots made. We've seen intensity from both sides, and that's given Westwood the edge.
Westwood kind of came out right out of the gate to start the game and put up points quickly.
Absolutely.
So it was able to kind of give them a cushion and it's a nice, comfortable lead to work with.
Absolutely, and we were talking again before the tip-off of this game. The first game, even the second game, if you're Westwood, you bookmark this game, win or loss. You come back to it in a month and a half, 2 months, where you're towards the end of the season and you see how much we've improved as a team.
Of course, because you build towards playoffs, and you want to peak as a team at playoffs. These first 1, 2, 3 games, you always want to build and get better and work through mistakes.
So another 5 in for Westwood? No, same.
Same 5 from the end of the first quarter.
So we'll probably come out at 6 minutes if I had to guess. Number 44 for Westwood is drawn up. That was Dempsey. A nice rip away by Myers for Needham. Number 55 shot on the way for
It was
Needham.
tipped.
And it was not tipped.
It was not tipped. It looked like it was tipped.
The Paul on the misfire there. And we go down the other way with Dempsey.
Good take. Good take to the rim by Dempsey.
Going all the way, and then beautiful steal by Lowney. A good dish off that. This is Maddie McCann, a little bit short. And brought down by Burns and a jump. So it will be
Needham ball.
Needham ball.
I think it's interesting to see that the press is, it's worked in the beginning, but Needham has found a way to work through it in the second quarter to start. So now we're going to see some coaching adjustments from Coach Hamden.
Needham in a man. A pick comes from Dempsey. Left side, left hand. Nice pass and shot
Just
off
missed.
the back. Kept alive by Whalen. And it will be another jump. Whew. Roper with a nice rip away there.
Ball will stay with Westwood underneath.
So, Westwood ball. Oh, okay, they're doing that pick where they run around. Usually you see that in a stack where you want to see if the defender really follows you. It's like kind of a triple screen.
Yeah. It's a little misdirection to figure out. They'll pop out to the wing and they'll leave the block right open.
Whoa. No call. Whoa.
Good recovery.
Burns sticks with it. What a wild possession there. We're going the other way with Dempsey on the break. Nice pass.
Blocked.
Yeah.
Blocked by Burns.
Roper can't get it to go. Needham coach wants everyone to just relax. Burns is doing all but that on the drive, and Mingle never really caught it. Kept alive by Myers.
There's the walk.
5 and 5 out at 5:45 for Westwood. So Needham going with the 4-minute shifts. Westwood with the 3. And
Back in action.
yes. is short.
Good
Kept
box
alive.
out. McCann.
This is Mingle. It'll be Needham ball and good attempting to go out there by Jenny Mackin. We'll meet her, why don't we? She wears jersey number 4. Goes to TMS, wants to attend BC, plays lacrosse and soccer. 5 years in the Westwood Basketball Association and enjoys going on deep sea fishing tours. So this is McCann on the drive. McCann to the spin.
Nice spin move.
McCann. Needham ball.
Press has been taken off by Coach Hanvin,
Yep.
switching to a man set. Jump, better get the hands in the passing lane by number 4, Mackin.
Travel, jump, or foul could have been called, and they call the travel. Needham coach not happy.
See what Westwood does for the sideline play.
And there's the jump. And it'll be Westwood ball this time.
Needham ball.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Westwood had it underneath.
Okay. And a timeout by Westwood coach.
What do you think Coach Hanvin is telling his team right now?
I'll ask you that question.
I think it's kind of, limiting turnovers and playing good defense, because they've played good defense. They've only allowed 4 points, and it's about kind of keeping that intensity and switching looks between defenses, because if you keep, keep the offense off their toes, on their toes, if you keep them on their toes, they're more likely to make mistakes, and it's more opportunities for possessions going the other way.
Absolutely. So, Needham and Westwood can go to the timeouts. Good defense by McCann. This is DePaul. Malinsky. Malinsky on the inside dishes it to Freyermouth. And it's in and out. And a nice rebound there by Grace. Grace with it, right side, right hand, crossover dribble to the left, dishes it off to Delay. Mackin, deep 2 on the way, and it'll be Needham ball. Maddie McCann wears jersey number 54. Goes to TMS, wants to attend the Ohio State University.
Ohio State's an interesting school.
Which they did not trademark. Large school.
It is a big school.
5th year in the WBA, and her cousin is on the Dodgers. I'm going to assume that's the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
That is, wait, cousins are, no, because Brian McCann.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he's in the Dodgers.
I
don't know if cousins actually share the last name, but
hey, could be any of the players.
no, McCann's on the
Thought he played for you.
Okay, no, it's McMahon. I'm sorry. Okay, it was not. It's not even the right last name.
Of course.
McCann is in the Braves for anyone wondering. McMahon stays with it. Redirected Grace, and it's
Jump ball.
could have been a travel. We'll get 5 and 5 out for Westwood.
We'll stay underneath. Subs coming in. Triangle setup with the player at the top of the key. That would be Roper at the top.
Interesting. They get it in. This is
Clean shot.
Lowney, no good, and it'll be a jump.
Needham ball the other way.
Have I just missed the Westwood jumps? Like, I feel like they've never gotten it. I don't know.
They have, yeah, they've
Okay.
gotten it a bunch. It does switch 50-50. The press has been put back on by Coach Andrew. And Needham has broke it yet again.
Oh. They've let a lot of travels go. Not that one.
Not that one.
The 8th grade boys for next game are filing in. It looks like it will be a Nord v. Westwood matchup, the Battle of the Woods, as we call it.
I've never heard that. It's an interesting, that's a unique way of saying that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Dempsey.
Roper got fouled a bunch on that take to the rim.
No foul again.
No.
I don't know if we're just like not seeing it or I don't know. That appeared that Lowney was getting smashed on the arm.
Yeah.
Lowney, I'm assuming a lefty. Very good with the left-hand dribble. Yeah. Nice pass and rebounded nicely by Haham for Needham. Lowney bounces it away. And it's going to go the other way. This is Dempsey on a fast break, left side. And
Yeah. Timeout taken by Coach Hampton.
second of 5 timeouts. 1:22 timeout. White. Coach. So Needham with 4. Have they scored this
No.
quarter?
I don't think either team has scored this
Yeah, they
quarter.
haven't. It was 10-4 at the end of 1. Okay, so we've
Yeah.
had 6 minutes and 38 seconds scoreless.
Just a test to how good the defense has been
Right?
on both sides.
Yeah, Needham and Westwood have both been forcing shots, but they felt the need to. Another thing with Metro West is there really isn't. There's no shot clock, so I mean, take as much time as you want in a possession. I mean, obviously, if you take too much time, it ends up being a misthrown pass or a turnover or
Yeah.
steal or something.
You're bound to make a mistake.
Yeah. So. Needham ball on the inbounds. Westwood remaining in the press. We haven't really seen it much because there haven't.
I think it's this shift. Maybe Coach does it shift to shift,
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
switches it up.
that's
That
likely.
this shift is the press and the other one is half-court man.
Westwood with 5 on the bench, so they have a 10-player team, it appears. No, they have 11. And I think that, yeah, they're missing Dalia Bride, I believe. I've not seen a 42 on the court. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
47.9.
He's pulled off the press for this last minute.
All right. Teams are better off just skipping the second quarter and going right to the third. No scoring. Lowney, right side, right hand. She's really good with the left hand, right?
Very ambidextrous.
She is lefty dominantly, though. Roper rips it away. misfired shot by Lowney. 15 seconds. 14, Howland. 10, still not over the backcourt. 12, Johnson has it. It's stolen by Whalen. Whalen right side, 4-3. Whalen gets knocked away. And 1.4 to go. Westwood ball underneath.
They'll have one more shot. Try to put some points up.
1.4 to go.
Increase their lead.
7:59
Much
scoreless. And will it be 8 scoreless? They do their little wraparound. They get it in, and time expires. No shot. After 2, the same as 1. 10, Westwood, 4, Needham. You're watching 6th grade girls Metro West basketball on the Western Media Center. And welcome back in for the second half of action. 4-minute break for us. Nothing for you at home. 10-4, Westwood on top. And Lowney. Lots of dribbling with Lowney right now. Has Mingle on her, dishes it inside, a risky pass. Nicely caught, and shot does not go. That was Roper. Alana Roper wears jersey number 24, goes to Thurston Middle School. Also attend BC as 1, 2, 3, 4 players on this team would like to do. Be nice. Imagine that, 4 6th grade girls all go to BC and they're all sweet mates pick. Runs cross country, I believe is the term.
Yes.
5th year in WBA, and had a family member on The Voice. That's really cool. How many chairs turned? Is my question.
What was your question?
How many chairs turned? Roper had a family member on The Voice.
I don't know how many chairs turned. Hopefully all of them.
And this is a high backward shot attempt by Roper. Ball on the ground and a travel. No reaction from Needham coach that time. We've seen it before. So we've gone, I'm going to say, over 10 minutes scoreless. And
ball.
And yeah, that is not allowed.
I believe you're not allowed to touch the ball if you save it, and
if you go
if
out
you
of
step
bounds, you have to reestablish, right? And even the backcourt. If you throw to someone who hasn't established on that side of the court, it is a backcourt on the respective. That's a travel, no call, and a push. That was on Roper again. We've called her name a few times today.
Yeah. Prominent figure on this Westwood team.
This is where Gary loses the handle. Roper going the other way. A nice pass. This is Mary Whalen, and it's knocked away. Ripped away, though, by Lowney. The shot is long. And the putback is no good from McMahon.
Be a tie-up, and it'll be
I'd say
Needham ball.
Okay, yeah. Westwood out of it. Third quarter.
According to you, Needham gets all the jumps.
They do. I swear every single jump they drop. A nice steal there. This going the other way is Lowney, and it's foul.
You get 2 at the line.
So Elizabeth Lowney will get 2 at the line. Elizabeth Lowney wears jersey number 21. Wants to go to Thurston Middle School. Wants to attend Boston College. Plays soccer and dances. And she likes to ski. The first is good. And the 5 in, 5 out. 1 will sit for the shooter. And the 10-plus minute scoring drought has come to an end. So this will be Lowney again. Lots of dribbles, the toss, the shot, and a violation shooting. No shot.
That's tough.
It's tough, especially when it goes in. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
wait for the rim. If I'm Westwood coach right now, I'm sitting down with her and being, you can't do that. That's, I don't know if it was twice on, I don't know who the first one was on. I don't know if you remember.
I believe it was on Lowney.
Okay.
She's had 2. very anxious to get back into play.
Yep.
They move it over half court at the last second.
Nice rebound there by Mingle, and it will be Needham ball. It's funny because Perk and I have played for years of AAU and Metro West and in-town and stuff. The refs don't change, do they?
No, they don't.
I mean, it's like
You see the same guys year after year.
Always. And it's the whole thing about refs is you want to be as respectful to them as possible. Not even so you get the calls, but you know, these are guys that sacrifice their weekends to ref basketball games just because they love the sport.
Yeah, they do it out of their love and passion for the game, and they want to spread it to young people, so they can love the game as well.
Yeah, they still have to have. It's not the only job is to be a ref, even at the college level. The refs at the college level have different jobs. It's not like they.
It's not their living.
Exactly. So we'll be Needham ball. Was that another jump? No. Travel or something.
If you're paying attention, you'd know.
I know it wasn't. A nice dish off. This is Burns. Lots of lefties out there today. Oh.
A little missed travel call. They're not going to call every travel.
Yeah, they won't. It's be turnover after turnover, but there's a side to it where they need to learn. I think we've seen a good balance in this game, though.
Yeah, the goal is to obviously have them play as much as possible. You don't want the game to stop, because if the game stops too much, it doesn't flow. But it doesn't flow like as good as it should. And
absolutely,
it is about them playing. It's not really about officiating.
Yep. Nice screen there by Mackin and the foul. And then I think at 7-3, there's a little cutoff where it's like, okay, like you're traveling, this needs to be called unless you're not going to learn from there.
Yeah, middle school is kind of the point where it's the officiating gets a little bit more strict.
Right.
Because they're getting towards high school.
Nice shot there by DePaul. Yeah, especially like.
High school officiating is very, very different than anything else.
Grace with it, right side, right hand, nearly gets it stolen and throws it away. Mackin, I'm sorry, wrong team. Burns gets it inside. Mingle shot short, will try again, and is too strong. Westwood needs to box out, and that should be
good rip.
Definitely a foul. Definitely a foul.
There it is.
So
Needham will have their 5 in, 5 out.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more of the one-on-one substitutions yet.
7th grade's a tough age to kind of judge whether you do the 5 in, 5 out, and everybody gets even playing time, or whether you, at this point in the game, start to shift to more position-based substitution.
And Grace will get to it at the line. Second shot for Grace. Grace, where can you? What do you think for the pronunciation on that?
I'd like to not butcher the pronunciation.
Where? No, what can I say? Where? I don't know if that's right. Usually wears jersey number 40. According to this, she's wearing number 9 today. Goes to TMS. So wants to attend Notre Dame. Trivia, where's Notre Dame?
Oh, you got me. I don't know.
Okay. Plays soccer. Has a younger sister, 4 years in the WBA, and she likes to travel. Her favorite place is Hawaii.
Hawaii's amazing.
Never been?
You should. It's a great investment.
You been?
Yeah. What's nice about Hawaii is you know what you're getting. Everything they say about Hawaii is, true.
Oh, Oh. Dempsey on the shot attempt, got her own rebound, and is out of bounds. Football on the court. So Needham hasn't scored in. Needham's in a regular basket in what?
No, Needham had a regular basket.
No, not since the first quarter.
Yes, they did, Kevin.
They've had 6 since the first quarter.
No, they had 4.
Yeah?
4. Yes, they've had a basket. They had a basket
Oh, West
to start the
okay,
to start the quarter.
You're right, travel.
I don't think she didn't establish a pivot foot there, did she?
Yeah, you're
Gotta
right. They did have basket. Okay.
Gotta start establishing the pivot foot early.
So Westwood will get the subs in at 2:50 in the third. This is Roper. Gets it to Whalen. Whalen
So Lowney for 2.
Lowney. Lowney, a nice shot. So 7 is the difference. Shot
Clean
blocked. McMahon on the way, long, and fouled is Roper. So gets it. So we'll give Delia Bride, who was near a little shutout. She wears jersey number 42, goes to Thurston Middle School, wants to attend Bryant. Good school. Plays soccer, 5th year in the WBA, and she loves roller coasters. Oh, yeah. McMahon had a nice trap going, and then the arms kind of came in for a little bit.
A little wrap, yeah. They called the foul before the travel.
Yep. So we'll see 1-on-1 in the fourth quarter, all likely.
For Westwood?
Yes,
for Westwood.
Yeah. Good rip away and a jump. And it will be Needham ball. What a shock.
I think you just missed all the Westwood jump balls.
Yeah, I think I did.
This is what we're talking about, about games 1 and 2 early in the season. A little miscommunication can lead to turnovers.
Right. Foul on Mary Whalen. So half court trap. 1-3-1.
They've shifted. It's not a press anymore. It's
Yeah.
now they shifted the press
like
set to the half court. Yeah, you got to change up.
Oh yeah, nice steal.
Yeah.
No jump ball called. Roper. Another again showing
Poked out.
intensity ball on the line. Westwood ball.
See, Westwood gets the ball too.
Going in by Maggie Mullen. Mullen wears jersey number 0. Goes to Thurston Middle School. Wants to attend BC. Plays soccer, 5th year in the WBA, and likes to travel. And her favorite destination is Florida. A foul on Hahom for Needham. Mullen again on the throw-in. Gets it inside. This is Roper. No, can't get it back. Westwood by 7. And a nice rebound there by Lowney. And a foul. So that's 5 on Hahom. She is done for the game.
Early exit.
1-1 for every foul Needham commits will be 1-1.
Westwood will have the free throw advantage for the rest of the game.
For the whole fourth quarter, which, as you know, slows down everything. We had a late start to the skip.
Needham has to play a clean rest of the game to, kind of compete and be in it. Because if they foul too much, they're going to be. Westwood's just going to be at the free throw line the whole game. Free throws win games.
Yeah, they do. You look back and just 3 points on the table, and even at the varsity level for the Westwood High School team, free throws are I don't know if I'd say a big problem, but they're not great.
It's something they have to work on.
Everyone has to work on
it.
Double dribble. Couldn't lose possession. 33 1/10 to go here in the third quarter. Westwood 14, Needham 6. Again, you're watching the first of 2 games in the Westwood Media Center. If you're just joining us, this is 6th grade girls Metro West basketball, Division 5, Westwood versus Needham, and a missed throw and pass there by number 24 on a Roper. This is Burns coming on the court for Needham. The play called, being D'd up nicely by Roper. It'll be Needham. 13 to go.
The 1-3-1 that shifted to the half court, really Needham can't figure out how to break it.
And
they're trapping, and then the middle defender is shifting, whichever kind of way the ball's moving.
So Mackin checks in for Westwood.
And now this is the point of the game where we start to see the one-on-one position substitutions.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. 7, 6, 5, a 3 on the way. Number 11 is short. 2.0 to go.
We'll have 2 seconds to get a shot.
See if the half-court shot happens. Roper.
Will not get it off.
Okay. So 3 quarters down. 1 to go. 8 minutes. That is Westwood 14. Needham 6. And they'll have to double their score to even overtake Westwood if they don't score anything. Dylan, what are the coaches saying?
If I had to guess, Westwood's going to try to kind of keep their intensity going. And their defense has been their strong suit this game. They, only allowing 6 points is a great achievement, and if they can keep it going, they're going to win this game.
Yeah, it's been good defense, good offense. Needham just has to get some points on the board. That's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, another big point for Westwood is their offensive rebounding has been very good this game. They're finding ways to, get the possession back before Needham takes it the other way, and it gives them, second, third, fourth chance points that Needham isn't getting. Because Westwood's rebounding on really both ends is just phenomenal.
Okay. DePaul letting everyone know she has 4-4. So Dempsey will be D'd up. Mingle. Gets it in, ball on the floor. Roper trying to go all the way. Dempsey on the back.
Should get pushed, but there's no call. Gonna go blue ball. That's a tough call. Or tough no call, I should say. It looks like she got pushed, and it was just no call, no help from the referees.
Roper being up. Oh, no travel. DePaul. Number 1, no. Going in with a fast break for Myers. Myers being met by Whalen. Myers, a nice stop. No travel called. And it'll be a jump. And Westwood ball.
Westwood's first jump of the day.
Yeah, right. .7:05 to go in the fourth quarter. 8 the difference.
Good screen by Roper. Frees up Dempsey.
Good look, the rip away, the runner. No!
Just missed.
Oh. Good rip away there by number 33. Gary, and the shot is off the mark. Westwood ball. Oh.
Needham's going to have to make something happen on defense for them to get more possessions. Because, you know, they need as many shots as possible to cut this lead.
Kept alive, and that
Roper with a great offensive rebound. Timeout by Coach Hamden of the Westwood team.
Right, coach. 6:14. So, 10 the difference. Westwood's first double-digit lead. And 1-1 on every single foul. It's not looking fantastic for Needham at the moment.
No, but they've played a clean fourth quarter so far. There's no fouls have been committed. So if they can keep it that way, they're going to increase their chances of
Absolutely
getting back in this game.
Needham ball. 10 the difference.
The press has been put back on.
Nice steal.
At this level, I guess you can press the whole game because I remember.
Yeah, there's in some sort of, I don't know if they still do it. Metro West, it was like 4 minutes to go in the fourth and like 2 minutes to go in the second
half,
quarter.
yeah.
You could press something. We'll get a 5 and 5 out.
Whole new shift. The shift has been on for Westwood for
Quite some time.
quite a while.
Mackin nicely D'ing up Burns. A nice steal there by Mackin. It's poked away.
Good recovery.
Oh!
There's a travel ball.
Wait, was he just arguing that travel?
Was it?
You said you can't.
Can't travel without the ball. That's what he said. And, you know,
it was clearly
it's
travel.
true.
It is true, but it wasn't what happened there. So, Needham ball. Nice shot by Thornton there. Thornton with some good defense. Grace going the other way. Grace right side. Right hand shoving her way in. No foul called. And it's kept alive by McMahon. McMahon rips it away. And Mingle will call with the foul.
Get the foul called.
Some nice defense there by Erin Thornton. She wears jersey number 2. Goes to TMS, wants to attend Tufts.
Another great school.
Field hockey and soccer are the other sports she plays. And her fun fact is that she loves field hockey. So 4:32 to go in the fourth quarter. And this will be a 1-on-1 situation with McMahon shooting. The shot on the way is good. Very far away from the free throw line. Multiple dribbles.
Steps into
Step
it.
in, jump in.
Beat
Nothing but net that time.
Yeah, Needham ball going the other way.
Westwood and that has to be trouble.
Yep. Good steal.
So Grace gets the foul called. Needham. Number 55 shot of the way, no good, and it's rebounded by
Nigeria.
Needham. And Thornton comes away with it, and it'll be jump. Subs in. 4 in, 4 out for Needham. 4:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Westwood by 11. Needham has scored 2 points since the first quarter. Grace on the inside. The runner is too hard. And it's kept alive and stolen by Myers. Myers left side on the fast break. And nice defense there by Jenny Mackin. And it'll be a jump ball. Oh! Westwood ball. Lots of jumps in this game. Good screen there. Mackin on the shot, a short. Johnson. Good catch by Myers on the inside. They find Malinsky, no good, and a foul. No good on the first. 3:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Westwood again by 11.
At this point in the game, we will have bonuses for both sides.
Yep. 1-on-1 or 2, every single foul.
2 for Westwood. That'll be big. Good hustle play by Jenny Mackin.
Number 32. Grace. Ooh. That was a travel. Grace
Clean play. Oh, that wasn't a foul.
gets away with another one. A nice drive and a foul. Westwood looked good today. I mean, for the second game of the year, they look pretty polished. Would you agree with that, Perk?
Yes, the defense especially.
So we'll get another 5 in for Westwood.
If they look this good at the beginning of the season, again, we talked about peaking
Right.
towards the end and during the playoffs. They'll be in good shape.
So Westwood checks out. Number 25, checking out there for Westwood. That's Claire DeLay, wears jersey number 25. Has Thurston Middle School, gone to attend UMass. Plays softball, fifth year in the WBA, and likes to cook and bake. She has a brother in 7th grade. A timeout, do you know who called that? White coach. Here.
With 2 minutes, do you think Coach Hanvan's being conservative?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're in victory formation pretty much, just don't foul. I mean, would you agree with that, you think?
Yeah, I think
Don't
good
foul.
long possessions and you taking good shots, you're not rushing anything.
Utilize that no shot clock, right?
Yeah. If you can take 25, 30 seconds of possession, this game will be over really quickly.
Right. So Westwood by 11 here in the fourth quarter, 2:23 to go. Fouls are going right to the free throw line. Lowney steal. Myers on the other way.
Blocked by Dempsey.
Nice block. That was a really nice block. That was Kaylin Dempsey. I think that's her right pronunciation. She wears jersey number 44. TMS wants to attend Dartmouth. Plays field runs. No, I'm sorry. Plays field hockey and runs cross country. Brother in 4th grade, 5th year in the WBA, and she loves dogs. Has a border terrier named Ernie.
3-on-2 the other way.
And a foul.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go. Nice long possession here.
Right.
Chew some clock.
Foul on Firemouth. And we'll get 2 shots here for Westwood. 1 and 1. Alana Roper. No good. Rebounded by Johnson for Needham. Throws it up and stolen nicely by Maggie Moen. Taken back by Myers. Myers to the house. No good. Dempsey. This is number 11, emerging Firemouth all the way. Foul. Firemouth is at 2 at the line. Number 11 here. Firemouth looking to get it to a single-digit game, and the first one is good. No free throw violation called there. Roper.
Oh, there's it. Yeah.
Westwood don't you think they just have to slow it down here, Perk?
Yeah, I was, I agree with you. I think
No rush. Up
Yeah.
10.
Yes, exactly. You know, chew clock as much as you can,
Right.
and limit your mistakes. If you limit your mistakes, this game is theirs. It's theirs to lose.
With Lowney, so Westwood will come out of this miracle from Needham as a 2-0 team. Lots of good things in the future for Westwood as another basket. That was Roper.
A lot of Roper.
She's had a great game for herself. A good team effort by Westwood today, and 1-1. That one was on Whalen. I think we can both agree Lowney's had a very good game. Look at all the names here, and everyone's been mentioned a lot. So even stuff. A little bit of a wild shot there by Johnson. Number 24 for Westwood, 52. A nice shot. It's short, and it'll be Needham ball. 41 6/10. Again, Westwood here by 12, 19-7. We have 8th grade boys next. And Myers. This is Firemouth. On the floor is Roper. I mean, and if you're Westwood, you can just be like, whatever, 28 and a tenth to go, up by 12, or in victory formation. And we have girls just jumping on the floor for the loose ball.
Shows how intense they
intense.
still are.
And it'll be another jump. This time it will be Westwood. So 22 9/10.
They should just dribble out the clock here.
Yeah, I hate, like, that's my number one pet peeve is when a team's up by, I mean, this is 12, but when a team's up by 30 points and you start shooting half-court shots. Layups are okay. I don't mind layups at all. If you have the open lane, score it. But when you start showboating up the half-court shots, it gets to really.
Yeah. It gets tough, kind of tough to watch. And they say it's disrespectful to the game. I don't really think that way, but, they should just take the kneel, so to speak.
Absolutely. Lowney on the nice shot, no good. And Needham will have it. And this will do it from Bader Gymnasium on the first of 2 games on the Western Media Center today. Your final score is Westwood 19, Needham 7. And that about does it. Westwood advances to 2-0 on the season. 6th grade girls, Division 5. Needham drops to 1-1. Lots of good things for the future for this Westwood team. That about does it for us. Dylan Perkins, Tyler Markovsky, alongside Matthew Roach. We thank you for watching. And our sponsor, the Milton Police Charitable Fund.